Sam Heughan's mother accepts his love story with Dakota Johnson. Katrina Balfe feel disrespected. Sam Heughan was famous for being secretive about his love life. After publicly dating Dakota Johnson, he knew that sooner or later he would have to introduce her to his mother, Chrissy Heughan, the woman Sam had always considered the lighthouse of his life. Dakota was a little nervous. This was not just a simple family meeting. Sam had said, "If Mom agrees, it means we are halfway to marriage." That afternoon, in a small house in the Scottish countryside, the smell of baking filled the kitchen. Dakota walked in, presenting Chrissy with a bouquet of yellow tulips. She smiled warmly, inviting them both to sit at the table. They talked about movies, about traveling, and even whiskey. Sam just sat there, watching the two women he cared about the most talk. At the end of the meeting, Chrissy looked straight at Dakota. "You brought a smile to Sam that I haven't seen in a long time." "I support you both." Dakota squeezed Sam's hand under the table. He knew this was a turning point. Katrina heard the news. The news of Chrissy's approval of the affair quickly spread through Sam's close circle of friends. One of the first to know was Katrina Balfe, her longtime co-star, who was rumored to have a special relationship with Sam. Katrina received the news while on set. An assistant handed her the phone, the screen showing the message. "Sam's mom has met Dakota. 100% support." Katrina was momentarily stunned. During the nearly 10 years of filming Outlander, she and Sam had shared too many intimate moments on screen and in real life. Although both had always denied dating, to Katrina, Sam was special. She sighed, put the phone in her pocket, but the uncomfortable feeling persisted. "He didn't tell me." Before taking Dakota to meet his mom, the controversial party. A few days later, Sam threw a small party to celebrate the completion of the new season of Outlander. He invited the entire crew, including Dakota and Katrina. Dakota appeared in a light blue dress, holding Sam's hand. Chrissy was also present, happily chatting with Dakota in front of everyone. Katrina stood in the corner of the room, observing. A colleague asked quietly, "Aren't you going to say hello to Sam's mother?" She smiled awkwardly. Shusha's busy today, spending time with someone else. The atmosphere became suffocating for her when she heard Chrissy say loudly, "Dakota is a wonderful woman. I'm so happy that Sam has found happiness." Those words were like a knife piercing Katrina's heart. For years, Chrissy had called her second daughter. Now, it seemed that role had been replaced. The tense conversation. After the party, Katrina called Sam out to talk. The night wind blew cold, but her voice was even colder. "Don't you think you should have told me first? I had to hear about your mother supporting Dakota, from someone else." Sam was silent for a few seconds. "I didn't mean to hide it. I just didn't want to make things awkward." Katrina looked him straight in the eye. "Awkward? What were you and I ever, Sam? Or was it all just on screen?" Sam sighed. "I've always been your best friend. But my feelings for Dakota were real. And your mother saw that." This answer made Katrina feel like she was being pushed out of an important part of Sam's life. The press got involved. Just a few days later, the entertainment newspapers reported in unison. Sam Heughan's mother supports relationship with Dakota Johnson. Katrina Balfe keeps quiet. Some articles even added provocative headlines. Sam and Katrina's friendship is broken. Katrina did not comment, but in an interview, when the reporter asked about Sam and Dakota, she simply replied, "I wish them happiness. But sometimes, not everyone respects the past." This ambiguous statement immediately became a topic of discussion. Fans were divided into two camps. One side supported Sam and Dakota, the other side sided with Katrina. Dakota confronted. Dakota knew that Katrina felt abandoned. One evening, she took the initiative to meet Katrina at a quiet cafe in Edinburgh. Dakota began, "I don't want there to be a distance between us. I know you and Sam are close, and I respect that." Katrina took a sip of coffee and replied, "Respect? If you really respected me, you wouldn't have let things happen like this in front of me." Dakota paused slightly. "I just followed my feelings. Sam is important to me, and his mother accepts that. I think it's a good thing." Katrina looked straight at her. "It's good for you, but not for everyone." They left the shop without shaking hands or smiling. The distance remained the same. Sam in the middle of the fire. Sam felt tired of having to maintain his love for Dakota while not wanting to lose his long-standing friendship with Katrina. He confided to his mother, "I'm afraid of losing Kat. But I can't trade Dakota either." Chrissy put her hand on her son's shoulder. "Son, anyone who truly loves you will understand your choice. But you also need to face Katrina's feelings, you can't let them smolder." Sam nodded, but he knew this wasn't a conversation that could be resolved overnight. Unexpected event. A month later, at the press conference for the new season of Outlander, Sam, Katrina, and Dakota were all present. The media waited to see how they would interact. During the group photo session, Katrina stood a distance from Sam, smiling awkwardly. Dakota skillfully kept her distance, avoiding the camera from capturing the sensitive moment. But a reporter asked directly, "Katrina, are you happy that Sam's mother supports his relationship with Dakota?" The atmosphere fell. Katrina smiled faintly. "I think everyone has the right to choose who to support." This answer immediately became a hot topic. A letter from Sam's mother. One evening, Katrina received an envelope with no sender's name. Inside was a handwritten letter from Chrissy. "Dear Katrina, you will always have a place in my heart. I support Sam and Dakota because I see my son happy, not because you are less important. I hope you know that my feelings for you have never changed." Katrina read it and was silent for a long time. Tears fell, but she was not ready to forgive completely.